shines all the rest.
Yeah, the three of us have had an opportunity to call this game in the past, and you can just feel the tradition when these two teams take the field, right, David? You got the 12th man, you got Bevo. This is special.
You got one side that thinks they're way better than the other side thinks they're way better. I'll let you decide which one thinks which, but every year, no love lost.
After getting nothing done on the last one, this is a big play, 2nd and long from the 11. Looking for space. It's Brady. Found just enough. Running room. He picks up 4 to the 15.
Just a simple power to them. Power football. Be strong. Be big. Be physical. Make it a fourth-quarter game. Make them feel you. Keep them off balance.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. They get to him as he throws. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
Well, they try to throw for it there on 3rd down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
So Texas A&M's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As dynamic as this guy is on the outside, Jesse, you know he's going to be cheating that way from his free safety position.
You're right. As a quarterback, I just can't throw to my guy. I got to attack the middle of the field. The problem is you've got one of the best safeties in the nation who likes to play.
Roaming the middle of the field, reading the quarterback's eyes, and he's got an eye on that receiver out there, too. It's dynamic, so let's see what kind of day he can have.
They'll give it to the back. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. The Aggies sawed Varsity's horns off the last time they faced Texas.
Yes, they did. They gave it to him. And a lot of A&M fans throwing the horns down, disrespecting Texas fans. Texas has had a little bit to think about that game.
It's helped Texas A&M in the recruiting trail this offseason. Reveille's got more pep to their step. Everybody loving it in College Station.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one it was going to be a physical game. Guys are going to have to be great at the point of attack and throw out blocks and make tackles. They couldn't stop the offense.
He's running free down the middle. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Aggie!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's small. Rolling the dice to bring it out in the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
He just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some 1st downs. Get some positive momentum.
Got it behind the line. It's Brady. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. You just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. Turns at full speed. Makes the grab. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one as the tackle is finally made. The Longhorns moving quickly to the line. Fast motion from the offense. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Didn't beat by Texas A&M students. So many questions to answer since 1894, guys.
And that's what's so cool about this rivalry. When you have the back and forth and who did what, going all the way back to 1894, Reese's first birthday, what an amazing rivalry.
There have been a lot of good players during that stretch, too. Think about Ricky Williams from the Horns, Johnny Manziel, Texas A&M. So many great coaches have patrolled the sidelines in this rivalry for years.
The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. There is a lot of real estate in front of this offense as the ball is touched dead at the 5.
Really nice job there by the punter on that one, getting a lot of hang time and allowing the gunners to get down the field so they could play it off the bounce, down it. Nice coffin corner kick.
Rumbles across the 10, down to the 12-yard line after a pickup of 6. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this because if you do, you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize you down.
Hopefully complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. He looks that one in nicely. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. And the Aggies are marching down the field. Pocket starts to collapse. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. After the misfire now on second down. Back to the air one more time. Quickly complete. Still on his feet at the 45. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. New set of downs after that completion. They'll try the right side. Makes one man miss. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Hold it. Open.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Line gets set, first down. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he'll be brought down. Ran the ball on first down. Let's see what they do on second. He's looking to throw. Ball in the air. Second. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it with the interception as this offense in. Business at the 27.
I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That's not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big play.
And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Wants to throw on second down. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one. It'll be a first down. Brooklyn is working up with some big plays in the passing game.
Finding their guys down the field. You think about offenses that Texas usually have, some form of spread, and then find those elite guys on the outside that can win those matchups for you and make those big plays.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
Finds his man down the middle. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Such great awareness along the sideline and the ability to get that
Personal
foot
foul.
down for the catch.
Roughing the passer. Defense.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed. And guys, bringing the heat is what any defense is about, but you have to stop short of making that official reach for his flag. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Brady.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Trying play action. He's got his man. Makes the grab. Snowed under by the defense.
I love when they sneak the big fella in the backfield. They usually block it so much. Nice job of the little play action, slide and giving the run.
He'll try to tack on one more. Right down the boulevard. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. It was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Here's the return from inside his 10. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
You know, a lot of people are going to look at this and say, man, that didn't get any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. Play caller's going to remember that. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it. Made a quick tackle. They might pump that ball and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
Makes the grab. It's Martinez. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the ball is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on pick. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the second quarter. First down to start the drive after the break. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Receiver looks it in and it's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. That last completion sets him up on second down. Now the play fake.
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation and time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit it in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice
good-looking run there. This guy reminds me a little bit of an old Texas A&M Aggie great, Leland McElroy. He was so dangerous in space. It was so difficult to bring down to the ground. All 11 guys on defense had him rally with the football. This guy has a little bit of that, too. If they can find more creative ways to get this guy out in the open field, watch out, because he's a home run waiting to happen.
Slings it downfield. He's got it. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. How long have the Aggies been fishing for jumbo plays like that one?
They're just dying for it. They just want high-flying offense. They want fun. They want excitement. They had it back in the day with Johnny Manziel. Been searching for those big-time plays, that big-time offense since that point.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Crosses the 30. He's got a lead. He has 89 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. A&M comes back out with another first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to get into that football, and it will be 2nd down. Offense walks the line for play number 7 of the drive. They'll go to the ground. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down.
And another nice gain by the offense. All right, defense, we got to change something up here. They're putting a big drive together, play after play, having a lot of success. How do we break the rhythm? How do we give them something that can create a tackle for a loss or a sack or something to get momentum back on my side?
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
He steps and powers and works his way, and they finally get him down at the 2. They're going to give him another chance on 2nd and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. And now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football. It's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6.
What a great job by the backside of the defense staying home. A lot of time the run looks like it's going the other direction. What happens? You start to chase. Nope. These guys stayed home and played their assignment, and that's why they had success.
Reacted well on a tip and just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be 3rd down.
Zone coverage that time. The quarterback, a nice job with his eyes. He's watching the quarterback. He sees the ball thrown, so he knows exactly when to break on it. He's able to break it up for an incompletion.
Getting some heat. Pressure's there and he gets rid of it. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Longhorns will punt this one away. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
They cross midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. He going to pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary. You saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. This one's complete. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man downfield. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
Well, that's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one.
And he runs it and scores. Touchdown, Aggies. They'll try to add another to their lead.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
That's why the bullet pass is so important. Sometimes these defenses, they don't give you big windows to throw into, and you want to take that chance, but you cannot lob that football down the field and get it in there. Nice use of the bullet pass, my friend.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Looking for a block, it's Martinez. He's got great speed. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop Jesse. And they're going to try to do it again.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. And he's sucked through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Aggie.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And the extra point is good. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Texas offense. Getting late here in the first half. They'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points, and you got to call your best stop.
He's loose. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. And the Longhorns want to pick up the tempo. They'll throw it on 1st down. Feeling some heat. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He'll take a shot. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that just sparked this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement. Listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things off with a 44-yard touchdown pass. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth. I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to this team?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every 3rd down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Good tackle there to stop him short of the 1st down, and now they have to make a call. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. A couple of yards short of the 1st down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Quickly to the tight end. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the 1st half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open.
And this is a quarterback. You're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but it was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
And that is interception number 3.
Situations. I'm getting drops. I'm getting deep in my drops. Playing the quarterback's eyes, breaking on the football, making that INT. What an athlete.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Going for a ball. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's call it.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. He wants to throw. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter. Couldn't quite find his man. That's going to wrap up the 1st half. Here and now we join Kevin with the halftime
of this game, and we have a few more vying for that status so far today in an always emotional duel between the Longhorns and the Aggies. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to two of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Texas A&M and Texas plays out.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've got a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We've got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help over here. Can you help us out and put some points on the board?
Oh, sick, nasty move, and he's loose. There he goes to the right. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. The Aggies in position to say goodbye to Texas University. So long to the orange and the white as they build the lead.
It's been Gig'em here. They're pulling away, just making more plays, and it seems like at the opportune moment, they're the team that's stepping up.
And they're loving this. The A&M fan base is just loving giving it to their rival Texas. If they could finish this one off, these people will go insane.
And the returner will be brought down. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good...
And that ball is picked off. Bringing it back. He steps out front, but not only does he get the ball back, what a return to set up his offense.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching you. And
he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Aggie. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quick.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you've got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Looking to throw on second down. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility. Fires the pass, intercepted. Saw it. He thought, don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught, and he did the pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense too now. Look at this. I show you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play, but defense, great job making the interception, and you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team's being out-physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when you decide to run it.
They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Wide out in motion. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Unloads to the right. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. And now on 3rd down after that last run. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. On the ground, it's Brady. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
It's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe need a few more chain links to move the sticks.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next time.
They'll run play action. Fires to the big fella. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line.
Had they not picked up that 1st down, it would have been decision time for the head coach, right? You're kind of in no man's land on the fridge. Are you trying a long field goal? Are you going for it on 4th down? But because of the execution there and the nice throw, let's keep this drive going. Let's see if we can get 6.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. They'll run it from the gun. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down.
You know, as a receiver, it's so critical and important to know where the sticks are. He was able to modify his route, so he knew as soon as he caught it, he was just going to have enough to keep this drive alive.
Determined effort to pick up 6 and get it inside the red zone and down to the 16.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a 1st down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that rock.
On 2nd down, looking to throw. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down. Figures. The decision to go for it does not pan out. A 1st down for the offense. to the left. They bring
Sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating them up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, begin something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll call for the fair catch here. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, 3rd down, 4th down. I like them being aggressive. They just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and they kind of know what the defense gave them last time. So let's be more aggressive and take advantage of that defense on this drive.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Oh, he can hang on. That one was nearly picked off. Instead, he'll force a 4th down.
What a great play by the defense. Listen, that's why he plays defense. Yes, I get it. I get the jokes. Defensive guys can't catch real well. But the offense, they caught a big-time break right there. That could have been disaster on their side of the field. Could have been a big turnover that led to points.
Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Back to the ground game on the left. After 45 on its way. Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Give to the running back. Nice move there. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Line getting set on 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's Stevens. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun. Wants to pass. And that 3rd down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
You want to talk about aggressive or wacky? This head coach is keeping his offense on the field inside his own 30. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on down. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Line gets set, 1st down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. The give to the single back. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the 1st down.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set is able to rip off that one for a 1st down.
Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
I got to be honest, I am am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
It's complete to the right. They go up top and get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. This offense desperate for a score here to try to stay in the game. It's 3rd and goal. Into the end zone. And he's got it.
That's number 2 on the day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
PAT unit on the field. Smashes it through for the PAT. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Maybe feeling a little better about things. Still a 21-point game as they're set to kick it off. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The give to the back. Still running it. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. They'll run it from the gun. At the 40, there he goes. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared of their mind.
It's complete on the right side. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down.
This offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
This is so interesting right now watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense. They're taking it.
And the pummeling has started. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Here comes the Texas offense. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Going up top on 1st down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 25. And once he found daylight, it was Katie Barnett, baby.
Nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. This offense is struggling. They're down by 1,000. But I like that they continue.
leaves it with the back. Just steamrolling the defense.
Well, that's called paying off good field position. You've got the lead here late in the game. You've got the ball back. You're on your opponent's side of the 50, and on your very first play, you break off a long run. This defense right now is playing on their heels late.
Great discipline showed by the defense. When your job's contained, you're supposed to contain the football. Not let your eyes deceive you. Ball starts to go away. Your job is to still contain the backside. Great job staying disciplined. Great win for the defense.
Looking to scramble. Going to try to get it himself.
And that's just an amazing individual effort, trying to get back as much yardage as possible to set up a third and manageable situation, right? Nice job in the open field, understanding the situation. You obviously cannot take a sack at this juncture on the drive, so do what you can do to put your offense in a good position here on third down.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
They knock him down. That's a pickup with 4. Ball is at the 9-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And the punishment has been extended. He makes his way into the end zone for the 50th time in his career.
Man, what a mark to hit. A guy that's so good with the football in his hands. A guy that every single week you know this guy's going to touch the football. And when he gets near the end zone, Palmer, you still know he's going to get it, and he still punches it.
He's the unstoppable force. It doesn't matter what defenses have done throughout his career. This guy finds a way to make people miss, to run away. He's got all the tools you look for in an outstanding running back.
First down here for the offense. He's looking to throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. Still on his feet at the 45. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. And Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Late hit, moves the ball up 15 yards. And guys, the defense wants to get in the quarterback's face, but you can't get a roughing call that gives the offense a first and goal. They're bringing heat. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas. And that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the fourth quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. A fourth quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the looks. Got to score the touchdown on fourth and goal. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. On first down, here comes this offense. They want that clock to run. Found a little space. He'll pick up 6 of the 14 as they have room to operate.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. Third and short from inside the 20. Quick strike complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Leaves it with the running back. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes Stevens. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He'll try to do it himself. They bring him down, but not before he gets just enough to move the chains. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. They'll try the run. Breaks the tackle. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side takes every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course. And when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious. To be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media, it's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games start. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did. We saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a fun one to call.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, Dave